and they have kind of really just paved the way when it comes to the way that we store food. So we're starting with a weekly deal drop. This next few minutes is really the chance for you to have so many storage bowls that you'll have for years to come. So look how many you're getting. It's a 12-piece set of the Wonderlier. I love the colors that you see, so vibrant, so bright. They just give joy and happiness. So everyone, I'll start at the bottom that you see, is gonna get your largest, which is 10.5 cups. Then everyone will get 2 of their 2 cups. You'll get one of about a 3 cup, a 4.5 cup, and then a 7 cup. And they all come with the lids on there. They're dishwasher safe. You prep, you store, and you serve. And it's a weekly deal drop that's been wildly popular, $10 off. We're gonna welcome in our guest, Deborah Murray, who is not new to the TV shopping world, but she is a chef, she's a caterer, and she is a lover of Tupperware.
A lover of Tupperware. Good to see you, Nicole. You're such a delight. Aren't they beautiful?
They are. I mean, just looking at the way.
So
I mean,
beautiful.
how many times do you get storage and you just admire it, right?
I know. You just go, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I love how you can see how much you're going to get in this set.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? I was watching on camera. The reflection almost looks like they're colored.
Yeah.
These are actually translucent bowls. A lot of you have been asking for that. You want to be able to see what's in your storage. This is one of the first times Wonderliers have been offered, so you can see what's inside, and then the color comes on the top. You still get that amazing seal, the one that we're most famous for, the one that keeps food fresher longer and keeps moisture from leaking in if you put it in the cooler. Now, our original Wonderliers, they had a burping system for the seal. Ours, on this one, you go around the edges, and then you'll hear a little pop. There you go.
That.
And now you're going to be able to be confident that the groceries that we're paying a fortune for anymore are gonna stay fresher longer. You can be confident that if you put this in the cooler, it's not gonna leak, it's not gonna go all over the back of the car. That's why we love Tupperware. But you know, typically the price of this set right now, in the 80s, you would have not been able to buy one bowl for the price that you're getting all 12 pieces here. Is that crazy? It's like going back in time.
It is, because you think about it, this is a company that's been around for over 75 years. I mean, you just look, and by the way, when you're shopping Tupperware here on HSN, the bundles that we're putting together are only here at HSN. So it's the best pricing that you're gonna find to get the most bang for your buck. But we're talking about storage, yeah. Maybe it's just kind of like granola or some nuts and raisins that you wanna put in there. It could be the fruits that you just got from the store and you wanna make sure that they're ready to go, they're already washed. You get to have them longer in your refrigerator because that nice seal that you have, and then now you can serve it, right? So you store and you serve, maybe you prep and you put things in here. I mean, you could put together your own little salad with this, so that's what I love about that, and the colors are so pretty. So remember, everyone, you're getting 6 pieces total. Your largest bowl will be 10.5 cups, then you'll go to a 7 cup, then we have 4.5 cup, we have 3.25 cup, and then 2 of the 2 cups. So you'll get 6 pieces total, and they all have the lid that's included. That's what counts as your 12 piece. So feel free to jump in. It's been a very popular weekly deal drop, 864-066. And you know, going to the grocery store, we want to get the most out of the fruits and the vegetables that we're purchasing.
And they're so good for us, but they're expensive. So all you do is you're gonna bring them home, you're gonna get away all the fertilizer, you're going to put them in your bowls, you're gonna keep them fresher longer, you're gonna be saving money, and then you're gonna serve in them because they look so beautiful. I do want to point out though that see these big, it looks like almost like a W for Wonderlier.
Yeah.
But why we did this is we have people that have neuropathy, problems with their hands. And like my dear friend Josephine, who's actually doing a chat in one of my groups today, she was like, Deb, she goes, I have such pain in my hands. And to be able to get that really good seal, but yet be able to take 2 fingers to open it is really important.
Oh, that's perfect.
One of the reasons, Nicole, that people have been madly in love with Tupperware, there's 2 reasons. First of all, this is one of the only companies I've ever heard of that give an unconditional money-back guarantee on all products. You go to the Tupperware website, you can read it. We've been doing that for over 7 decades. That's huge.
Incredible.
Huge. You'd be bankrupt if you were selling something that was an inferior product. The other thing that people are mad about with Tupperware, Nicole, is the innovation that goes into it, the thought that goes into it. I was telling you about the marinating tongs that come apart so they don't take up much space in the drawer. I mean, this is a company that thinks about sustainability. Like, they even helped the national parks restoration.
I love that.
You know, our money, as far as I'm concerned, I am taking business classes right now. And there's a lot of companies that are unethical. They'll put profit before people. And that's one thing that Tupperware has not done. They've made us high quality polymer products that are beautiful. We don't tell you just any old thing and have you deal with it. Like, we don't let you put these in the microwave. Do you know why?
Why?
Because if I'm going to guarantee a lifetime on it, I know those microwaves are going to break down that material. I want to be here for another 7 decades. So, and like the freezer products that we have, that's one of the only ones that we tell you long-term freezing on. Like, we set you up for success and we stand behind the product. And now to be able to get these beautiful innovations at such a low price, that is a marriage between HSN and Tupperware.
It is so great. Hey, we're live on Facebook. I love that we have an entire hour of this. And just so you were saying, you know, a company that really paved the way when it comes to how we store our food, the originators of it, you don't last for over 75 years if you're not doing something right. I mean, you look at this, for me, it brings back those happy memories when I think about, you know, growing up with my grandparents. I don't remember my grandmother ever getting rid of one of her Tupperware storage bowls. I mean, we would take them to family reunions, you'd take it to potlucks, you take it to a neighbor if they needed anything. So that's what I love, that you get 6 storage bowls total. Your largest being 10.5 cups, and then the smallest you'll get actually 2 of those 2 cups. But maybe it's just something, if you love fruits and vegetables, right? You store it in there, you have that nice secure lid. They're dishwasher safe. You can prep, you can store, and then you can even serve in all this. Your leftovers, right? We're moving into a time, you know, maybe you're making some chili, right? And when my husband makes chili or he makes some soup, he made pho last night, he just loves cooking all different things. We always have leftovers. Now you're able to store it, you're able to see where it is, and then you know that it's secure because of that tight lid that's on there. So here's the thing, jump into the ordering process, go to hsn.com, your HSN app. Here, you know what, this is a great weekly deal drop price. I mean, really, it's a price that you're not gonna find anywhere else with the bundle that we've put together and at the value. But if you wanna save a little extra, sign up for the HSN credit card, because we don't have an annual fee. You know what, you'll take $10 off this weekly deal drop, because we don't exclude it. You'll get it at $24.99, so you can apply and buy. And those who already have the HSN credit card know that you have an extra month to pay this off. You'll get it home for $8.75. So it's a great time to just, you know, get some storage, get rid of like, well, I'm just gonna have a plate and then I'm gonna wrap it with something. No, you don't wanna serve anything out of that, right? You're able to store it, it lasts longer, and then you also have the presentation that goes with it. And I love, Deb, how they nest. How cute is that? And then you put water, that's the other thing too. You have water in one of the 2 cups.
And the reason I do this is Brownie Weiss, who is the woman that actually originated the patio parties. That's what helped make these home parties that, again, gave us those, the memories I had going to my very first Tupperware party with my grandmother, where there were games and there were food and there were demonstrations, and it was like, I can remember them, I can feel inside, like I just, those are very cherished memories, and many of us have had those. That's why we love it. You younger folks that are coming into the shopping market, you love them because of the sustainability, because they're doing things that are not bad for our planet. They're doing things for the long run, and that's very, very important. I wanted to show you this right here. This one makes me tear up. I know my bonus mom, Myrna's watching right now. Oh my gosh. She gave me this. This is an iceberg lettuce container from the 50s. Okay, so this is from the 50s. The polymer that we use to make our bowls are not like any other plastic. First of all, the layers and layers of colors, the way they hold up over time. You can go on eBay and find tons of Tupperware for sale. Why? Because it lasts and lasts and lasts. These are heirloom pieces. Isn't that fantastic?
And really, you think about it, in a storage bowl, how many of them can you say, oh yeah, this is 50 years old, right?
An antique.
It's an antique. It's something that you pass down from generation to generation. And because the look of it is so beautiful, and I love, it started with the bowls being in color, but Tupperware heard from you. You wanted something that you could see through. Now you can, but you still have those beautiful bright colors that bring happiness, that evoke joy now in the lid. And that lid gives you that security, and you can hear it pop into place. And then you have that nice, almost like a wing on the side. It's really cute that you can pull it and open it up. So everyone is gonna get 6 bowls total, and the lids are included. That's what goes up to the 12-piece set. Your largest bowl will be 10.5 cups. Then you have a 7-cup bowl. You have a 4.5 cup bowl, 3 1/4 bowl, and then 2 of the 2-cup bowls that are all included. They stack up beautifully, but here's the thing, when you're not using some of them, look how they nest. So it's always gonna be a storage solution, never a storage problem whenever you have your Tupperware. Really a company that has stood the test of time, and Deb even showing you the Tupperware bowl that she has.
And
that is from decades
We've got
ago.
look at the onions. Now, we can smell them now, right?
Oh, yeah,
but
with
they've
that
been in the studio the whole time. That's one of the reasons that we love that iconic seal.
You know, I didn't realize that we had onions in here until you opened it.
Exactly. That's one of the things that when Earl Tupper, he was a chemist and he was from Massachusetts. Actually, he was born in New Hampshire. He saw the need for plastic Tupperware, plastic storageware, because at the period of time in history, there was no aluminum foil, there was no plastic wrap in the 40s. How did people store their food? They put a plate on top or a lid on top. And again, groceries were expensive. So he chose to use plastic to make a lightweight storage, but the seal was the most important part. He wanted a seal similar to a paint can. So with a paint can, envision this. If that seal doesn't go all the way around, the paint will dry in the container. So here, originally we would burp our lids. Now we've come up with a new design for the Wonderlier. So you go all the way around the edge. Bam, you hear that little snap.
I love it.
And now we've got that airtight seal so that those carrots will be as good in 2 weeks from now as they are right now. They're not gonna get moisture or slimy, and you can see what's inside of them, but it's that seal that you're mad for, and that was his innovation.
I can even hear the
air.
That's what's really incredible about that too, and I love that you have kind of that double, almost like a wing on the side, so it's easy to open it back up because you want that security, right? But then you also want to be able to take it off at the same time, so very, very easy to do so. You'll get 2 of the 2 cups, the one that you see that Deb was using right now, which is really great. Then you'll get a 4.5 cup. You'll get a 3 1/4 cup. You see that's right there, and then you'll get a 7 cup, and then you'll get the 10.5 cup. That's also included. So 6 bowls that are included. We have about the final 2.5 minutes on this. Feel free to go to hsn.com, your HSN app. A Tupperware brand is something that you already know and love, whether you currently have it, whether it was a loved one, your aunt, your uncles, maybe it was your grandmother. For me, my grandparents always had Tupperware, and it just kind of it just evokes an emotion of kind of like happiness and joy. And it's always like, if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? This has been for over 75 years of how people are storing their food, and it just really works. It does it in a beautiful way, but it also does it in an effective way. 864066 is the item number if you want to add this to your cart. We are live on Facebook, so feel free. We have a whole hour talking about Tupperware, so if you have any questions, Deb is definitely happy to mention them. And you know, we're getting to that time where, you know, we're in the middle of Lent, right? So, and today's Good Friday, Easter is coming along, you know, then there's all these fun, you know, there's spring events, whether it's baby showers, bridal showers, picnics, there's so many things that are coming up. And wouldn't you like to bring out your food to that friend's house or to that picnic, that potluck, and something that looks good?
And again, these colors are so beautiful. They're so perfect for spring.
Pastels.
They say Easter, that's why we put the Easter eggs in there. Don't buy baskets this year, just buy these and fill them with the peeps. But these colors right here are indicative to the Depression glass that came out at the same time as the Wonderliers. These were the same colors we used in the Wonderliers. There's actual evidence that these things actually evoke positive thoughts into the brain. They were doing that during the Depression to help inspire people. That's why if you have the Depression glass like I do, this will even match your Depression glass. I've gone so far to buy clothes to match my Tupperware. I love it that much. I'm so glad you're getting it. And you know, we do have a limited quantity on these. I hope we have enough till Cali tonight, but they're just gorgeous.
They're really pretty. And you know, and speaking of glass too, kind of have to baby it a little bit. There's a little bit of concern that if something happens and happens, your glass is gone. This, you drop it, it's fine.
But if you did something stupid, the one thing that we have to talk about, we do make mistakes as humans. It's part of our nature. They will stand behind this product for a lifetime. You go onto their website. I've had people tell me funny stories about what they did to the lid and it was their fault.
Oh, yeah.
And Tupperware replacing it. And you can't stay in business with that kind of warranty if you don't have the customer service and you don't have the product behind it. Otherwise, you are not going to be in business next year.
You have to have both, right? You have to have a fabulous product, but you also have to have the customer service, and Tupperware fits a bill for both those. 864-066 is the item number. Hey, by the way, maybe you already picked up our weekly deal drop, or maybe you are looking